Okay, today we're going to learn how to put rental properties into your website. This is actually a pretty simple process. So what we want to do is when you get to your website, go to your contact page, and here at One Spot Media we typically place your login on the bottom left hand side of your screen, and this is where you'll put in your username and your password. So we're going to do that right quick, and then you hit login. And once you log into the system, you will see an admin menu that appears here on the top left hand side. And with that admin menu, the only thing you want to do is click on Add a Property. And then it populates a new screen, and with that screen you're going to have to put in a reference number first. I typically recommend that you put like the street address in there. That will be easy for you to identify, or if you have a client number that would go along with that, you may want to put that number into the reference. Then you place the title in. So here we're just going to call this 550 Forest Brook Road. It automatically defaults to selling because you can use this software to do both, so you want to select the renting there for rental properties. And then with the property type, we've put in three. Here you have single family home, condo, and townhome. You can add to these if you would like to, so if you want to do that, just let us know here at One Spot Media. Then you have your description area. This area works very similar to Microsoft Word, so you can go and type in anything that you want to here, and I'm going to just put location, location, location. And then we're going to say, enjoy this new unit in a gated community, and whatever else you want to type. You're pretty much unlimited to the space there, but I wouldn't put too much because there are a lot of options that we'll get to here in just a minute. But I did want to show you that if you choose the location, let's say you wanted to make that bold and italic, and let's say you want to make it red to stand out, you can do that. Like I said, similar to Word. Scrolling on down, you have the actual property address, so you want to place that in. You put the zip code in that property is located. We're not using department in this. That would be more if you had multiple locations, such as different branches in different cities. That department would go to that part. Or you could separate these between the sales and the rental department if you wanted to. We're just going to leave that blank. Here in the town, you have a drop down. We can also add to these. Anything that has a drop down, we pretty much can add more to if we need to. Here we're going to select Carolina Forest. The area, we'll leave that blank. That really doesn't matter because your town is what we would go by here. You can put a latitude and a longitude in if you wanted a map to show on your listing. Under the financial information, we're going to put in the amount that it rents for monthly. You don't need really charges and fees unless you're doing a sale property, and then you may put in that the HOA dues would be so much per month, etc. Down into the details section, you can put in your square footage, and you can put an availability date if it's coming available and you haven't done that yet. Your property condition, your orientation, that kind of stuff. All of this can be changed based on your needs. Here is the information on the floor number. This would be if you had a unit that would be on the third floor, you would put that here. However, this is how many floors you have. So let's just say it's a single story. You can put in a number of rooms if you want to. People really, for rental properties, are looking more for how many bedrooms and bathrooms. So here we're going to put 3 bedrooms and 2 baths. Number of toilets, I don't think that's necessary. Same thing with the others. Amenities we can also add here if we need to, but let's say that this particular location has a basketball court, a golf course, it has a dishwasher, and a fitness center, and even a pool. We'll select those. Obviously a refrigerator and a microwave, and that's pretty much good. The status, published and unpublished, means if it shows to the public on your website. So you want to make sure when you're adding a property that you make sure you check the publish. It's set to default there, so just don't change that. Then coming on down, you have the pictures. I recommend that you place the pictures in a folder on your desktop first because that makes them easy to access and very easy to upload. So I'm going to show you how to do that here. We have actually created a folder called Pine Island for this particular property. And you just select the pictures that you want, hit choose file, click on the picture and open. And you just keep doing that all the way down. Once again, choose file, click on the picture, and hit open, and it automatically does it. And then you save your entry. I always recommend that you go back and click on properties, and if you will see that that particular property is here. We just added that property. So it is available to the public. And they'll display in the most recently added property first. So that's how you add a property. Now if you go back to the admin menu and click on Manage Properties, you can actually go in and see all of your listings. And to keep you from having to enter the properties again when they become available again, if you just click on this little status green button, it will turn to red. And then if you go back up to properties, you will notice that that property is no longer there. So now the property becomes available again. You go to Manage Properties and click on the red button. It turns to green, and you go back to the Properties tab, and there's your property again. Saves you a lot of time in the long run. And that's pretty much it. That's how you add a property or manage a property in your website. And the last thing that we want to do is we always recommend going back to your contact page, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and under the admin login, click log out. And that helps prevent any excess spam or any potential viruses to get in there. You want to make sure you log out. And that's it. If you have any questions, give us a call at One Spot Media. Marketing made simple.